What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Balanced Perception YouTube channel. And today I am back with another hopefully helpful tutorial for you guys that will help you with your next cosplay video or cosplay shoot. This technique can be applied to, anything camera related. And that is specifically how to remove a blue screen or a green screen. This technique will work with a blue screen, a green screen, basically any solid color screen. But there are a few tips that can help ease the process, and we're gonna go over that today, and we're gonna go over how to exactly do the edit in Premiere Pro. So let's take a look today. Okay guys, so our very first tip for using a blue screen or a green screen is going to be use even lighting. You guys can't see it right now, but I have linked it and I will link it again. I have two lights that are facing me directly and are casting a very even lighting and even shadow right here in the background. That's gonna be really, really important for separating you from the background. So step one, use even lighting. Step two, you're going to want to use contrasting colors. So right now I'm wearing the black and the yellow against this blue. These colors are not similar at all. They should go very, very nicely in Premiere Pro. I click a button and it will remove everything that is not blue. So I don't have any blue on me, so I will not get caught up in the blue removal process. So that's step number two, wear contrasting colors. The next tip is going to be to use a very high shutter speed while also using a very low aperture. This will definitely help you separate yourself from the background, and it will increase the contrast that's going on, and it will also create kind of like this bokeh effect. Don't worry about if you know what that means, but it just helps separate you from the background. The final tip is going to be one that I've already said but cannot stress enough, and that is do not wear a color that you are using a background of. If you're using blue, don't wear blue. Blue in any shade. If you're doing green, don't wear green in any shade. No navy green, I don't even know if that's a color, jungle green, dark green, light green, no green. So that's our final tip. Now that we've got all of that out of the way, let's move over to Premiere Pro and see exactly how we remove the blue screen background. All right guys, so here we are in Premiere Pro, and there's a few things we have to do to get everything ready. First things first, I went ahead and had these two backgrounds. I added them into Premiere Pro because these are the ones that I'm going to be using. So before we actually get to removing the blue screen, I can also show you guys how to cut down on the size of this image, because that's what I do, because I shoot very wide. So in effects, we're going to type crop. Crop comes up, we're going to drag and drop it, boom, right here onto our clip. Head up to the left-hand corner, effects control, you will now see crop is here. With crop being here, I can now choose which parts of my image I want to crop. 1, 2, 3. I'm just pressing up on the keyboard. Up, boom. And that is at 13, so now we know the left side is cropped by 13. We can also type it in on the right. 1, 3, enter, boom. Now the right side is cropped. That right there will get rid of all the excess as you saw on the sides of my image. Now that we have the sides removed with the crop effect, we're gonna go over here back to effects you see, and we're gonna type in ultra key. Oops, ultra key, there we go. We're gonna grab ultra key, drag it down here, boom, drop it on our clip. I'm gonna shrink crop by clicking the little arrow right here, and you will now see ultra key. What we're gonna do is grab this dropper and place it somewhere on this blue background to get rid of the blue background. So if I just click it here, boom, you will see the blue background instantly is gone. Now, I also switch, from the setting from default to aggressive, and you can see that even removes more of the background. This does, well, aggressive did a ton of things, which I'm not gonna go into, but you're gonna just have to play with which one you like, relaxed, default, or aggressive. It's simply going to be your choice and whatever you think works best for you. All right, so after you have set it to aggressive and you've removed the blue,
There's several different sliders here under matte generation. We have transparency, highlight, shadow, tolerance, and pedestal. Each of these do something different, but I'm gonna go ahead and say just jump down to pedestal and slide the pedestal to whatever you need. If you see, if we go left, more of this, I don't know how to describe it, blackish, you see more of the background coming into play. Whereas if I move it to the right, we are removing more and more of the background. I went ahead and bumped it up to 100%. Let's go ahead and play the video, and as you can see, it is completely removed. There's still a little bit right here that I'm going to try to get rid of, but as for the most part, all of it is gone. Next, I'm going to go ahead and move down here to the choke slider. I'm going to bump that up to probably around 25 or so percent. Whoops, way too far. Let's see right there. I'm going to go with 28 on this one. The soften, go ahead and bump that up to, let's say, around 9. And then for the midpoint and the contrast, I'm gonna leave them for this one. I think, yeah, and I'll bump it up a little bit. So let's just say we'll bump it up to 4. Now we have the blue basically completely removed from the background. What I'm going to do next is hit the little selection tool right here, grab my clip, drag it up, and then place. Well, actually, I'm going to drag it up twice because I put on I'm going to just drag it up once. Drag it up once, then grab the background right over here, click, hold it, drag it, place it over here, extend it out, and as you can now see, we have the background as being completely different. You might see this image is kind of small, so we'll just click this layer, go over to scale, and let's type it in at 200. Boom, now it's the size of the entire image. If I click play, you will see that the blue screen is now gone, and we definitely have a very nice background. You can select this background to whatever you want. It doesn't, have to be obviously anything from Demon Slayer, but that's the cosplay I'm doing in this image and in this tutorial, so that's the one I went.
Hopefully this tutorial will help you in your next shoot or your next YouTube thumbnail, your next video, anything that you're wanting to do. You can use this effect. You can use the green screen, blue screen effect to better enhance the video or just remove any items that you do not want in your picture. If you did enjoy this video, definitely leave a comment in the comment sections below, a like, please subscribe, anything to help the channel. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Definitely stick around and check out some other ones. And until next time, stay boundless. See you guys. Bye-bye.